Hi, this is Gloria Heintzelman.
And I'm Ruth Adams.
And today we will present our research project, and we were led by Dr. Madey, who is a retired Notre Dame professor.
In this presentation, we will go through our slides and we will share our findings with you, as well as answer some questions that our peer reviewers, Libby Garnett and Rebecca Fong, have posed to us.
Nutrition Education Intervention by Gloria Heintzelman and Ruth Adams. Trinity School at Greenlawn, May 2021. Research Advisor, Dr. Gregory Madey, University of Notre Dame.
Our area of study was one of great importance, as researchers all over the world are concerned with the habits of teenage girls in terms of nutrition. In our study, we compared two ways of informing teen girls of science-based nutrition knowledge to find which was the most informative in the teenage girls.
We had two arms of our study, arms meaning two separate groups. In our study, we just looked to determine whether or not nutritional education intervention can significantly impact an individual's knowledge of nutrition and impact their future nutritional decisions. Our study subjects were current female students, grades 6 through 11 at Trinity School at Greenlawn. Half of the participants, the first arm, watched a nutrition video with a parent or guardian, while the other half watched the video without a parent or guardian, and instead were given printed materials to share and discuss with their parent or guardian.
Our steps of the study included a pre-assessment survey, this being the first step. We collected data and measured the knowledge of the participant to see how much they already knew going into our study. Our second step was to have the participant watch a video, and we used a 30-minute nutrition video by Luke Corey, who worked at UCLA and the Mayo Clinic. And during the video, we asked the participants questions to make sure that they were attentively watching the video. Our third step was the post-assessment survey, and in this step, we measured any improvement to see that if the students had improved or gained any knowledge after watching the video.
Step 1, the pre-assessment survey. The goal of the pre-assessment survey was to collect demographic and general questions to measure how much our participants previously knew about nutrition. As stated in the slide, we asked about grade, age, current eating schedules, what they believe to be good sources of fat, carbohydrates, and protein, the amount of protein, carbohydrates, and protein they should consume. Google Forms were used for the study, but me and my co-researcher, Gloria, were not disclosed the names, but we were disclosed the results.
Step 2, watching the video. In the video, we asked participants to either watch the video with a parent, or we gave the participant who didn't watch the video with a parent supplementary materials after watching the video. So we asked participants in the arm watching the video with the parents to have their parents sit down and watch the video with them but not answer any of the questions. And in the second arm, the participant watched the video with supplemental materials, and that being extra recipes with food ideas included in the video, and some of the material presented in the video was included.
Furthermore, Edpuzzle was used for the video delivery and data collection, and we had questions dispersed throughout the video to ensure that our participants were actively listening. Step 3, the post-assessment survey. In the post-assessment survey, we asked general questions to gauge how much our participants gain from watching the video. We asked about current eating schedules, what they believe to be good sources of fat, carbohydrates, and protein, the amount of protein, carbohydrates, and protein they should consume, any changes they would make to their diet after having watched the video, and their intentions to improve their dietary habits.
Now we will move on to the results of our survey. So all participants reported that they learned useful information by participating in the experiment. Some of the results included participants saying, I learned about lots of new foods in the different food groups that I had never heard before, and how important it is to eat healthy and how many things it can affect. A majority of participants stated that they intended to improve their dietary habits. Some of the feedback was, I intend to drink more water and balance out my meals, and I plan to create and stick to a healthier eating schedule. And finally, I want to pay more attention to portion sizes and work out a better eating schedule.
Conclusions. While we were not able to get a large enough set of participants and thus we are not able to determine any statistically significant difference between the two experimental arms. The majority of our participants stated that they gained useful nutritional knowledge and plan to implement it in their future dietary habits. We learned how nutritional research experiments are designed and implemented. For example, our use of a parallel two-arm invention experiment, IRB approval, parental consent forms, use of Google Forms, and use of Edpuzzle. We learned about why nutritional researchers are concerned about poor diets of teen girls in both nutritional balance and quality, and under eating. We received a question asking, how do you think watching with parents will affect or change the results? We thought that the parent or guardian would influence the student because the parent or guardian are the most likely to be buying the food for the household. Henceforth, they may influence in part the nutritional intake of the student. The second question was, do parents see the students' survey responses? And no, the parents do not see the responses.
The third question was, where is the video sourced from? We used a video by Luke Corey, who is a licensed dietitian nutritionalist and a registered dietitian, and he has worked at UCLA and is currently working at the Mayo Clinic. And our fourth question was, what was the ultimate goal of the project? And our ultimate goal was to find the best way to inform teenage girls of nutrition knowledge.